More Americans died in this war than in World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam combined.
For 4 years, America became a battlefield.
Brother fought brother! I thought we'd be fighting for America, not against it. Neighbor fought neighbor. He's my cousin, and tomorrow we may kill each other.
And when it finally ended, the man who saved the Union would be assassinated. But that moment was still years away.
To understand why America went to war, we must go back to the year 1860.
This is the story of the American Civil War. In 1860, the United States appeared stronger than ever before. The North was transforming into an industrial powerhouse. Every year we build more railroads. Railroads connected cities, industries, and millions of people. But the South was very different. Cotton was the South's most valuable product. Europe depends on our cotton. Entire fortunes were built upon the cotton economy.
As long as cotton grows, the South prospers.
But beneath that prosperity stood something far more controversial. Slavery stood at the center of the nation's greatest divide. By 1860, nearly 4 million enslaved people lived in the South. Many Americans believed slavery must end.
No nation can truly be free while millions remain enslaved.
Others believe their economy could not survive without it. If slavery falls, our entire way of life falls with it.
The United States was heading toward a collision. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Then came a man who would change American history forever.
In 1860, Americans elected Abraham Lincoln, and the South saw it as a threat. On November 6, 1860, Americans went to the polls. This election feels different. 4 candidates competed for the presidency, but one man would change history forever.
Abraham Lincoln remained in Springfield, waiting. I have done my best. The people will decide. Then the results began to arrive. Lincoln is leading. Abraham Lincoln had won the presidency of the United States. Lincoln has done it.
In the North, many celebrated. The Union has chosen its future.
But in the South, Lincoln's victory triggered panic.
If Lincoln takes office, our future is finished.
South Carolina became the first state to act.
On December 20th, 1860, South Carolina seceded from the Union. The state of South Carolina is now independent. One state became 7.
In February 1861, the Confederate States of America was born. We have formed a new nation.
The Confederacy chose Jefferson Davis as its president.
We will defend our liberty.
Now America had 2 presidents and one nation divided.
Only one question remained. Would there be war? Both sides now looked toward a small fort in Charleston Harbor.
They won't dare attack.
In April 1861, the first shot of the Civil War was about to be fired.
Fire when ready!
For months, both sides had waited. And now, the waiting was over.
At 4:30 in the morning, the Civil War began. Fire! Confederate batteries unleashed a storm of artillery. Incoming!
For 34 hours, Fort Sumter endured relentless bombardment.
On April 13th, Fort Sumter surrendered. We can hold no longer.
The news spread across America like wildfire.
Extra! Fort Sumter has fallen!
President Lincoln now faced the greatest crisis in American history. The Union must be preserved. Lincoln called for 75,000 volunteers.
Thousands answered the call.
I'll be home by Christmas.
Most believed the war would be short.
We stand with the South! Then Virginia left the Union.
The war must be carried onto northern soil. After months of victories, Robert E. Lee made a bold decision. He would invade the North.
Robert E. Lee chose Virginia.
Both sides raced to build armies.
Again!
Within months, the first great battle approached.
Americans gathered to watch what they believed would be the war's final battle.
This will be over by evening.
They were wrong!
On a hot July morning, America witnessed its first major battle.
Forward, men!
Many civilians came to watch. They believed the war would end today.
We'll be home before dinner.
Instead, they witnessed chaos! I can't see anything! One Confederate officer refused to retreat. Look! Jackson stands like a stone wall! The Union Army collapsed. The illusion of a short war was gone. Fall back! Fall back!
The war would not end quickly. As the war expanded, a little-known officer began to rise.
We must fight this war to the end.
The conflict was no longer limited to Virginia.
In April 1862, another battle approached. The Confederates are miles away.
At dawn, the Confederates struck! We're under attack!
Shiloh became one of the bloodiest battles America had ever seen.
Many wanted to retreat. Grant refused. We stay.
When the battle ended, more than 23,000 men had become casualties.
America finally understood this war would not end quickly.
My God.
The Civil War was becoming something far larger.
The bloodshed had only begun, and soon America would witness the bloodiest day in its history. After months of victories, Robert E. Lee made a bold decision. He would invade the North.
The war must be carried onto northern soil. Sir, you need to see this!
Union soldiers discovered Lee's secret battle plans.
For a brief moment, Union General McClellan held the key to victory. We must proceed carefully.
At Antietam, America's bloodiest day was about to begin.
The fighting began in a simple cornfield.
Forward!
The road, later known as Bloody Lane, became a scene of unimaginable destruction.
At Burnside Bridge, the battle raged for hours.
Keep moving!
When the sun finally set, more than 22,000 men were dead, wounded, or missing.
Although Antietam was not a complete victory, it gave Lincoln something he desperately needed. The time has come.
On January 1st, 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. All persons held as slaves shall be forever free.
The war was no longer only about preserving the Union. It had become a struggle over freedom itself.
The South condemned the proclamation. This changes everything.
We will fight for our freedom!
Thousands of Black Americans now joined the Union Army.
The proclamation also changed how the world viewed the war. This is no longer merely a political conflict.
The conflict was becoming larger, longer, and deadlier. In the summer of 1863, Lee would invade the North once more.
Forward!
Robert E. Lee launched his most ambitious campaign. He would carry the war into the North.
It's just another summer day.
Few people in Gettysburg knew their town was about to enter history.
Union cavalry ahead!
On July 1st, the battle began almost by accident.
Fall back to the high ground! The Confederates drove Union forces back! Hold this ridge at all costs!
That night, Union troops occupied strong defensive positions.
The second day brought even greater bloodshed. They're attacking the flank! At Little Round Top, a desperate stand would change history. Fix bayonets! Forward!
With ammunition nearly gone, they charged.
The center can be broken.
Lee now faced a decision.
Then came one of the largest artillery bombardments in North American history.
Advance!
Then 12,000 Confederates began the march that would decide the battle. They walked directly into a storm of steel.
Hold the line!
For a moment, victory seemed possible. Pickett's charge had failed.
It is all my fault.
Gettysburg became the turning point of the Civil War. 4 months later, Abraham Lincoln returned to Gettysburg.
Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. His speech lasted only 2 minutes.
After Gettysburg, the Confederacy would never fully recover, but the war was far from over.
General Grant, the nation is counting on you.
I intend to finish this war.
By 1864, Lincoln needed a general who would fight relentlessly.
We fight it out on this line if it takes all summer.
Unlike many Union commanders before him, Grant refused to retreat.
Grant launched a relentless offensive. The Wilderness became one of the most terrifying battles of the war.
The woods are on fire! This time was different. He's moving forward.
We must break their ability to fight.
While Grant attacked Lee, another general moved against the South.
Atlanta was the industrial heart of the Confederacy.
The city is within reach!
For months, Sherman fought his way toward Atlanta.
We've taken Atlanta!
On September 2nd, Atlanta fell. Lincoln may yet win.
The victory transformed the political landscape.
We cannot change the hearts of these people, but we can make war so terrible that they cannot continue it. Sherman launched one of the most controversial campaigns in American history.
Sherman targeted the South's ability to wage war.
The campaign shocked the Confederacy.
The war has reached our doorstep.
Sherman reached the Atlantic Ocean in December 1864. I beg to present you, as a Christmas gift, the city of Savannah. He sent a famous message to President Lincoln. By the end of 1864, the Confederacy was running out of time. Robert E. Lee remained defiant, but his army was slowly being trapped. The final year of the Civil War had begun.
By early 1865, the Confederacy was running out of men, food, and hope. We haven't eaten properly in days.
The end is near.
For nearly 10 months, Grant had trapped Lee outside Petersburg. The Union attack finally broke Confederate defenses.
Lee faced a terrible reality. We can no longer hold Petersburg.
We leave tonight!
The Confederate capital was abandoned.
Fires spread across Richmond.
The city is burning!
Lincoln entered the fallen Confederate capital. Bless you, Mr. President. Do not kneel to me.
Lee still hoped to escape. But Grant was closing in from every direction. Grant pursued relentlessly.
There is nothing left but to meet General Grant. By April 9th, Lee was surrounded.
The war that had consumed America was about to end.
I remember meeting you in Mexico. Indeed, General. Two generals met to decide the future of a nation.
The war is over. Robert E. Lee surrendered the Army of Northern Virginia.
The rebels are our countrymen again!
Grant offered generous terms. He wanted peace.
Lee has surrendered. America erupted with relief. After 4 years of war, the fighting had finally ended.
More than 600,000 Americans had died. The nation was saved, but forever changed. But just 5 days after victory, another tragedy was waiting.
The Civil War was over. The Union had survived.
Lincoln! Lincoln!
After 4 years of unimaginable suffering, Lincoln finally saw peace.
We must bind up the nation's wounds.
But one man viewed the Union victory very differently. The South has been destroyed.
Booth gathered conspirators for a plan that would change American history forever. We strike the government itself.
April 14th began as a hopeful day. The future looks brighter than it has in years.
That evening, Lincoln attended a comedy performance at Ford's Theater. Mr. President!
At the same moment, John Wilkes Booth was moving into position.
At 10:15 p.m., the shot was fired.
Panic instantly spread throughout the theater.
Get a doctor! Booth escaped into the night. Ah! Sic semper tyrannis.
Throughout the night, America waited.
There is little hope.
At 7:22 in the morning, Abraham Lincoln died. Now he belongs to the ages.
The nation was devastated.
We have lost our greatest leader.
The largest manhunt in American history began. Find Booth! 12 days later, the hunt ended. Tell my mother I died for my country!
Millions came to say goodbye.
The war was over, but rebuilding the nation would take generations.
The Civil War preserved the United States. It ended slavery and transformed America forever. More than 750,000 Americans may have died, but from that sacrifice, a new nation emerged, a new birth of freedom. The war was over, but rebuilding the nation would prove almost as difficult as fighting it.
We are free. But what comes next?
4 million people were now legally free.
America now faced a new question. How would the South return to the Union? The 13th Amendment permanently abolished slavery throughout the United States.
Education is freedom.
Across the South, new schools began changing lives.
But not everyone accepted the changes. Violent resistance quickly emerged. The 14th Amendment guaranteed citizenship and equal protection under the law.
For the first time, our voices matter.
Millions gained political rights once thought impossible. The 15th Amendment protected voting rights regardless of race. Reconstruction brought hope, but also fierce opposition and instability. Many historians still wonder how Reconstruction might have unfolded if Lincoln had lived. Today, the battlefields remain reminders of sacrifice and division.
The Civil War continues to shape debates about freedom, equality, and national identity.
More than a century and a half later, the questions raised by the Civil War still echo across America.